Hey everybody, we're going to start discussing dominant 7 chords, also just known as 7 chords, like E7, D7, C7, etc. I'm going to start off with discussing E7, which there's a whole bunch of them that are commonly used from one end of the neck to the other. Probably the easiest one to start off with is the E7 that looks like this. So, what is it? We have your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the D string, your pointer finger on the 1st fret of the G string, your pinky is on the 3rd fret of the B string, and that's it. Nothing happening with the ring finger. It's a 4-string strum. So you strum from the D string, whoop, get some vibe. And that's what it should sound like. Strive for getting all the notes to sound without it fumphing out. Okay, the next E7 is very similar to that, but it's a little bit more complicated. Okay, so you play a normal, or I shouldn't say normal, you play a standard E chord and take your pinky and add it to the 3rd fret of the B string. Now this one you can strum all 6 strings. Okay, that's what it should sound like. Alright, the next E7 is going to look like this. You put your pointer finger on the 2nd fret of the D string. You put your middle finger on the 3rd fret of the B string. You put your ring finger on the 4th fret of the G string, and your pinky on the 4th fret of the high E string. It's a 4-string strum, so you'll strum the D, the G, the B, and the E. It's a nice sounding chord. It can be used all up and down the neck, but we'll get to that another time. Okay, here's another E7. Okay, looks like this. Okay, the layout is ring finger on the 7th fret of the A string, middle finger on the 6th fret of the D string, pinky on the 7th fret of the G string, pointer finger on the 5th fret of the B string, and the low E and the high E can ring out. If you're using it as a 6-string strum, you could let them all ring. Okay, now you could also use it as a 4-string strum, as a kind of a rhythmic thing where it went so you have that. Actually, you could do the whole thing rhythmic and just mute it, etc. So that's another E7. Okay, another kind of simple E7. You take your pointer finger, bar fret number 9, and bar 4 strings. Okay, the D string, the G string, the B string, and the E string. Then you could take your middle finger if you want, or this finger, your ring finger. This is another E7. Now, to make it a little bit more complicated and a little fuller sounding, you're going to use your bar. It's your A7, I'm sorry, it's your A bar. Where you take this digit, bend it back, so it's an A alternate fingering. Take it and slide it all the way up to the 9th fret. Put your pointer finger down on the 7th fret of the A string. You're going to add your pinky to the 10th fret of the high E string. And let me grab a pick. Okay. And you're going to give it a strum. Or give it 5-string strum. That's what it should sound like. Okay, if you want to make it a 6-string strum, no problem. You could use it percussively. Or you could use it without the bass string. So anyway, that's probably the last we're going to do. Yeah, that is going to be the last one we'll do today. There's only a couple of more that are of any use. They're high up on the neck, and I think this is enough work for most of you. So hope this helps you out. Okay, take care.